I wasn't joking when I said I was actually going to make a video on this. I was dead serious. Hello. Welcome to Friday. If you watched yesterday's vlog, you'll understand that I'm filming this back to back from yesterday because I actually forgot to film yesterday, and it was because I was too deeply invested in that script. So, obviously today is going to be a continuation of that. Today is going to be a continuation of the topic of I am making a video essay talking about how I believe Jax is a trans woman and all of the little intricate details, and even sharing my own personal anecdotes as to why I believe that and why I believe that Jax ultimately makes the decisions that he does in the Amazing Digital Circus, which I can actually talk about now because the finale is out today. I actually watched it live while I was at work, and I deeply regret doing that. I was sobbing at my desk to the point that I had to apologize to my manager for being so teary-eyed and just, dealing with so many complex feelings. I talked a little bit about it yesterday, and I'm going to talk way more about it now because, spoilers, Johnny and I did not play Secret of Mana tonight. I have been too emotionally invested in writing this script that I couldn't really pry myself away from it. I really couldn't. Jax is a character that I completely despised when I first watched The Digital Circus. I hated everything about him. I hated how he composed himself. I hated all of the decisions he would make. And I ultimately hated that he abandoned himself at the end. And when I first watched the show, I kind of just projected this hatred onto other people in my life who have done similar things to me. But after watching a video talking about Jax being trans and then re-understanding so much context, I then realized, oh, I don't just hate Jax for everything I mentioned before. I also hate him because he reminds me of my past self. He reminds me of the person I used to be before I came out and before I started transitioning. He reminds me of a person that I never wanted to be, but I was anyways. And I fucking hate that I have to admit that. I hate that he reminds me of that. And it's all these feelings that make me realize I need to make a video on this. I need to document this. I need to share that experience. Because, well, yes, I have at this point seen multiple videos talk about how Jax is trans for XYZ reason. None of them have been as interpersonal as I feel like my video is going to be. Now, I'm not going to say my video is going to be the definitive video on this topic. Definitely not. Absolutely not. In fact, I'm very worried that my video is going to be horrible. I feel like I'm very scared that my video is just going to be perceived as me self-inserting as Jax, and that's not what I want to do. I basically just want to explain that, yeah, there are trans people who are literally just Jax. That's a very real person, and I feel like there are multiple reasons as to why, and I think we need to document said reasons. Because I feel like it's important. I feel like that's kind of the point of the digital circus. But, I also feel like it should be discussed. As of recording this video, it's actually Saturday. It's actually almost 1 a.m. Johnny has work in the morning. He already decided that he's just gonna take the bus because he kind of knows how important making this video is, and he also knows me as a person. He knows I'm not gonna stop until I feel like I can comfortably stop, and yeah, it's 1 a.m. and I still don't feel like I can stop. As of yesterday, I had 3 pages done of my script. I just finished the first draft, and it's now 14 pages. Now, some of that is screenshots of transcripts. I feel like if I cut those, it'd probably be down to like 12 pages. But, yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. I've never really made a video essay before, so I don't know what is considered a lot in terms of like text and script. I haven't even looked at exactly how many words my script is. I'm sure I could probably pull stuff like that. Like, I could probably pull up transcripts like that. Oh yeah, I just looked it up. It's 6,000 words. There are 6,000 words in this document. So, suffice to say, I have a lot to say about Jax. And, the script is only the beginning. I kind of want to go all out with this video. Who knows? Maybe this will even be my foray into video essays. I don't know. I've had ideas of doing video essays for a while, but, I've never really felt so deeply passionate about something like this. It has kind of been bewildering to see myself be so passionate about something like this, especially for a character I hate. Even after watching the show multiple times, even after understanding the context behind Jax as a character, and even writing a 14-page script on the fucking character, I still hate Jax. I do. I hate Jax with every fiber of my being. And god damn it, am I going to tell the internet why? So, as I said, this is just a first draft. I could easily fix things. In fact, I'm going to reread this before I go to bed just to actually see if I feel like more things need to be fixed. I'm also going to send this over to my friends to see if they have any comments and criticisms. But, yeah. I hate Jax. I hate Jax. God damn it, I hate Jax. And it is such a complicated hate. Damn it, Gooseworks. You're a crazy one. You're a crazy one, and I commend you for that. I commend you for making something as chaotically beautiful as this. As the Amazing Digital Circus. I'm gonna keep working on this, and I'll update it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna take a break from working on this over the weekend, just because, yeah, I need to get Zelda done. So, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow.